In this video, I will cover the washers around the y-axis series part 3, which is just adding it all up and coming up with our final formula. So I'm assuming that you have watched part 2, which is finding the volume of the cross-section, and part 1, which is why do we call it the washer method. Some background knowledge that you need is you need to know how to read graphs, what a solid of revolution is, and understand the concept behind the definite integral. In part 2, we finished with this formula here for the volume of this washer cross-section. And we did say that this is a cross-section here taken. A cross-section is just a thin slice of our 3D surface. So we take a thin slice, we rotate it around, and we get this washer here. And we had found the volume of the washer over on the right side on this slide. And so we are going to keep taking these cross sections. And this time we are going to go from down to up. So we are going to start at the bottom of our blue region, make a cross section, rotate it around the y-axis, and we get our washer. Find the area of that washer and use that to find the volume of the washer. And then we'll go to the next one. Take a cross section, rotate it around the y-axis, get our washer, and find its volume. And we keep building upwards. Doing this over and over again until we get to the very top, which for this case is at y equals 4. So for that y equals 4, we rotate it, get our washer, find the volume, and add that on. Each time we're adding the volumes up. And what does this look like whenever we're adding up all of these different cross-sectional volumes? This looks very much like the definite integral. So we get that the total volume is the definite integral from 0 to 4 of each cross-sectional volume. And we already know that the cross-sectional volume is this formula from part 2 of the series. And so we can write the definite integral as the total volume of the full surface, the solid of revolution, as this integral from 0 to 4 of our formula in here. And some important information about the washer method. You always must draw the cross-section perpendicular to the axis you rotate around. So in this case, the y-axis. Otherwise, you will not get a washer. For this problem, we rotated around the y-axis, but you can rotate under any other straight line. And you can see my other videos for different axis of rotation. And that's it for the washers around the y-axis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.